Oh, yeah. Good morning. Today is Monday, November 2nd, 2020, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. We're going to go through this quick because we have some important business to take care of after the news. First up, it's a Sony day. Happy Sony Day. Sony and Crunchyroll have a deal closing reportedly soon for $1 billion. Crunchyroll, if you don't know, is a streaming service that's all about anime. So if you're a fan of anime, you know what Crunchyroll is. But Sony's apparently trying to buy them for $1 billion. So what that means for the streaming service, we don't know, but certainly that means accessing that streaming service on Sony platforms should be easier. So we'll see what happens. Are you a fan of anime at all?
Not. I don't have enough information to know. Like, I've never instinctively wanted to watch it, but I've never watched it. So it's like that thing where it's like, I can't really tell you because... And I think that's where if I had somebody who knew a good amount about anime and was like, we're going to start you off with this one, I could easily like it. But at this point, I just haven't ever taken the time to watch it.
And see, I think I'm the same way because I don't know a ton about it. I've had friends that were really into it and have seen bits and pieces of stuff, but never like in a way that has hooked me. So, but interesting.
Yeah, I started following someone on Twitter who is super into horror and anime, and
right up your alley.
I'm trying to like just sit here like look at what they put out there on Twitter, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna focus on this because there's probably something in here that's gonna hook me. But until then, the closest I get to really enjoying horror is gonna be the Geico commercial. Why can't we get into the running car?
Other news story we have for today, and this is from Joe Scribbles of IGN. The PlayStation 5 DualSense does not work natively with the PlayStation 4, and we knew this was going to be the case. But now that it's in people's hands, they've tested things, and turns out it works with the PlayStation 3. No one quite knows why. So, if you have a PlayStation 5 controller, the DualSense, and a PlayStation 3, go and use that.
It always makes me wonder if these things are intentional, where they're like, okay, we just have to put a chip or something in this DualSense so it doesn't work with the PS5, so that we can, or PS4, so that we can make sure everyone buys new stuff, right? And it's like, hey Tim, did you check to make sure it doesn't work with any of the other ones either? I thought you did.
Did you flip that PlayStation 3 switch?
I thought you did that, Samantha. No, that was your. Oh God, what have we done?
So yeah, apparently when you connect it to your PlayStation 3 via a USB, they wrote controller here, cord, the DualSense is recognized and can be used to navigate menus. Obviously, it's a little bit buggy when trying to play games, and the PlayStation button doesn't work as it would with a DualShock 3. But it works. There's also seemingly a workaround for using the DualSense on your PlayStation 4. So if that is something you just are dying to do, look it up because there might be options. But same thing, it's just not designed for those games, so gameplay is going to be a little buggy even if you get it to work.
Would I be able to use it? Would I be able to use a Raspberry Pi 400 with my DualSense controller?
Theoretically, the DualSense can be used as a PC controller, so yes, you could.
Nice. That you've heard it here first. That is confirmed. It's definitely not confirmed. Don't trust us. We don't know for sure. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within a segment. This is what is out today. We have Kingdom of Force out on PC, Up on the Rooftop out on PC. Which
is that a Santa
sounds
Claus
like
game?
A Christmas game.
Yeah, because that sounds like a Santa
Claus
Claus
game. This marks the beginning of Christmas game season. System Control out on PC. My most stressful game, Election 2020 Battle for the Throne out on PC. 413 Deep State out on PC. Runner-up for Name of the Morning, The Wizard and the Slug out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's Name of the Morning goes to Lawyer Guy, Defender of Justice out on PC.
Congratulations. Lawyer Guy, Defender of Justice. That election one makes me wonder if there was a working title that was out there and then they're like, listen, let's do something. We'll have a little bit of extra relevancy right now. Let's go ahead and change it to election 20. Maybe it was just called Battle for the Throw.
Right.
They added election 2020 on the front. All I heard when you said the wizard and the slug was the Joker and the thief. Dun dun dun. The wizard and the slug and the thief. Dun 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 dun. I really tried to tweet these out, by the way. I'm really struggling to find the Game Informer tweets, so you're just going to have to forgive me. I'm going to continue to look for it and tweet those out. You can find us at WatchGMS, but that's your Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news.
So that brings us to the business we have to take care of real quick. It's a new month.
Oh, right. Here's what you have to do for me is if I ever forget that it's name of the month time on the rundown, you either need to put it up at the top in big old letters, or like in the beginning of the show, you need to tease it, because I always forget that it's the first day of the month.
So I have my list here, and it's a way more organized list than previous months, but I have my list of October name of the mornings, and so we need to pick a name of the month.
You know what we could do? We could. Well, now that morning gaming news or morning gaming re-news is in the 8 o'clock hour, that's a little bit late. I'd almost want to do it in the 7 o'clock hour if we were gonna do it. All right, I think we should do it now. Yeah. So give us some breakdown of how the month of October went.
So we had some highlights, and then we had some okay ones. We also had Throw Me in the River on October 5th, which we've talked a lot about and even played on stream. So that one's automatically disqualified because we've already played it. Fantastic game. Definitely go check that out. Some of my highlights, and so I think this will be our short list. I really enjoyed. There was New Baron, The Adventure of an Unlucky Gnome. Shmoobetty Boo, which makes me laugh every time, and that might be a sign. There was Return One-Way Trip, and that was RE:turn One-Way Trip. Still think that one's funny. We also had Asterix and Obelix XXL Remastered. Ooh, and Strophasia Rave Horror, if you want a horror game.
Yes, that was good.
Yeah. So yeah, we had some good ones. The Ramen Sensei, Swords and Sandals Crusader Redo. See, the one that makes me laugh every time is Shmoobetty Boo. How you feeling about Shmoobetty Boo?
That one should definitely have a good theme song. But we still don't know what any of these are actually about, correct?
Right. I know nothing about them, other than what console they're on.
Yes. Okay. I'm liking where you're going with Shmoobetty Boo. What platform is it on?
That's out on Switch.
Okay, so we could actually maybe play it, because we still haven't located our Xbox for what it's worth. Yeah, I'm on board with that one. How do you feel about it?
I feel good about Shmoobetty Boo. Like I said, it makes me chuckle every time I look at it and say it, and that's a good sign. A New Baron, The Adventure of an Unlucky Gnome on October 1st was a really solid way to start the month, but Shmoobetty Boo is just funny.
All right, so there you have it. Our name of the month for the month of October is...
Shmoobetty Boo.
Can you spell that for me? You can throw it in the chat, actually. You're able to do that. I'll let you throw it in the chat. I know.
Copy here, and then Alt-Tab, and then paste here. Ugh, look at all that work you made me do.
By the way, there are demos out of Lawyer Guy, Defender of Justice, by the way. So, just in case you were wondering, like, hey, is that a game that I could actually play tomorrow? Now you have the opportunity. Congratulations, Shmoobetty Boo. Shmoobetty Boo.
Shmoobetty Boo.
I was thinking it was all one page for a second there. That is where you can find our name of the month, Shmoobetty Boo. Trying to find a tweet for Lawyer Guy. I found the house that's building it, but I can't find a tweet, so I'm gonna have to go back to that. Also, for what it's worth, somewhere along the line, you know, I have an iPhone, and on your iPhone you'll say, "Hey, you can open this app," you know, because I clicked on this link, right? And somewhere along the line yesterday, I told it to quit opening up Twitter links into Twitter, and now I can only get them to open in Safari, and that is not what I wanted. I didn't mean to hit the button, but I hit the button, and now I am down the dark path.
I just need to get rid of that iPhone, start over.
Well, yeah, that's this day in gaming history. No, that is Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news. So we have this day in